Okay, I originally had used this mic test with Cam Studio, but it was really quiet. So let's see if this will work any better. So I'm here playing this game on addicting games called New Sand Falling Game. Just look it up on Google. It should be right there. It has a whole bunch of other variations of their sand game, as you can see here. It starts off with just sand, So what can you do with it? Well, it's just sand. It falls. So how's this a great game? Well, you see, you have your items like your pen size, which you'll see how that comes into play later. I just do it maxed out because it's funner. I time speed 5 because if you do it at normal, you're gonna get bored to death. So, but you have other options like ground. So if you do that and you drop your sand, it's gonna have a place to fall. Well, it's gonna fall down, but it'll still keep going. Now, this all these other things, you have all the other items like oil. Again, the physics is just the same with sand. It'll fall, it'll stay there. Now, a lot of these can interact with each other. For example, if you put seeds on the ground, and as soon as they hit the ground, they sprout into these, pretty trees. Oh, that's so pretty. And then you have a spout, which is basically big blue, which drops water. How does water come into play? Well, let's see. All right. Use plant. When you put plant, when plant comes into contact with water, it expands. So if you put a spout, basically, well, as long as water keeps hitting it, it's going to keep growing. Now, as you can see here, I'm just laying down some wax. And how does this work? Well, you'll see. Now, another thing you notice is zombie. How do zombies play? Well, as you can see, that one just spawned out of nowhere and just went to the wrong place. So let's put in 9. What happens is these guys just walk around. If they happen to touch any of your objects, like the ground or your wax or your plant, they're just going to start eating away at it. So we can burn them if there's a fire element, and you can burn them, but they just respawn because where's the fun? Um, let's see. Yeah, more fire. For example, one of these interactions, if you put fire on the wax, it burns away very slowly, but it does burn away. And if you set fire to your tree, well, hold on, let me try to do it again. There we go. If you burn fire to the tree, it also slowly burns it away. Same thing if you light fire to your plant, it slowly burns it away. As you can see, though, there's a little bit of plant surviving. Um, let's see. Oil. Oil interacts with fire. Anyway, basically, it does burn up as soon as it comes in contact. And if you can somehow surround your zombies in it, it does it. One option I just selected is question mark, question mark, question mark. I have no idea what it does, and I really don't care. It just obliterates the whole damn thing, and I guess that's what it does. It's for clearing the screen. Um, so, alright, at this point I'm trying to figure out what wax was used for. I think that was, and I was thinking, oh wait, maybe salt melted away. That's a different game. I think it's called, I don't know what it's called. But yeah, look it up on their site. Addicting Games has all their games. They have Pyro Sand, they have Etch a Sketch Sand, New Falling Sand, Hell of Sand, and try them all out. They all have variations, and you'll find one that you'll like. Um, here's one thing: you can just make your ground all the way from the bottom, and then of course I encase my zombies in there. Of course, they're going to slowly eat their way through. As they move, the objects around them slowly deteriorate. But here's what you can do: you can have a spout there that can represent like rain, and then put a couple trees, put some wax in the middle there for no reason. You also have a hand function, which is really only meant for zombies, just for tossing them around, or if you just want to make a hole through the ground. And again, here I'm just making fire again. How it does actually burn through the water. And again, burn to the zombies as well. And of course, they only just respawn. They come back and respawn to kind of ruin everything. As you can see, my little perfect world is kind of turning into a little hell. My tree's on fire. Well, yeah, I'm not exactly that great of I'm not that supportive. Um, so, oh yeah, I'm trying to figure out what salt does. I can never figure out what salt does exactly. Actually, I think it has a function in another game, but not this one. This one just it's salt. Do whatever with it. Have fun with it. It doesn't really necessarily burn. Oil burns. most of the time. Sometimes it just misses and you just get this big pile of oil that, yeah. So now the most amount of zombies you can have is, I believe, 50. When you do that, it gets pretty chaotic. As you can see, they're just all, I don't know what the hell they're doing. Looks like they're partying up there. I don't know what the hell they're doing. So what do you do? I just burn them all. I just try to see in what scenarios can I get them to burn. So sometimes I like to just, you know, use the ground or and just put some oil and kind of have it lead to them, and then just set it on fire and just have it and just kind of have it act like a fuse and just have them set on fire. Only to have them come back and eat my ground. Um, Again, just tossing more sand. That's not too sure what the purpose of the sand itself was. It doesn't really do much. And here I'm just clearing the screen with the question mark, question mark, question mark. It doesn't seem to clear the spout or the plant. I don't know why. But of course the zombies survive and they're just having some sort of mosh pit at the bottom. Look at that. And of course you have that one guy in the left hand side is clinging onto ground for dear life. But yeah, it's just new sand falling game. It's a good game if you want to waste your time or just need passing time. It's a good way.